cannot come your way, but I'm not here to give you bad news. What can come your way is a feature that our man on the beat, award-winning environmental and sanitation journalist, Daryl Alan Tego, had to do with keeping our beaches clean. You know, in some countries, beaches are actually, you know, if you live by the beach, it's like you are the richest person in the country because it's valuable. You know, it's tourism, relaxation, so many things. What's the state of the beaches? Here's a feature from our man Daryl Alan Tego right here on GTV Breakfast. Still to come, we have headlines with Sheikh Adamia Shaibu and Reverend Dr. Lawrence Tete, and a conversation on robotics and Internet of Things. But for now, let's go to the beach, shall we?
Hello and welcome to Keep an Eye. As we've always done in the past with our beaches, we'll normally ask, how clean is your beach? But today, we're not asking how clean is your beach. The Keep an Eye team are joining Togbe Ghana and his team of able men to clean up at the beach near Osu Kajano, the Kumasamba Labamba beach to be precise. The exercise, which covered over 100 meters of the shoreline, started well into the morning, and we worked our way from eastwards and made our way towards westward on the same shoreline. And so eastwards, we started in the morning with our stuff ready. You had the rakes, you have the wheelbarrows, you have the cleaning gloves, you have the boots. Everything was set to ensure that we left no stone unturned at the beach and left it really very clean. Togbe Ghana is an award-winning environmental campaigner who has a team of young men he works with who ensures that our beaches are clean, at least to make it welcoming for us and our guests to take a chill on the beach. Indeed, the beach is a very filthy one that is not really clean to write home about. But yeah, we're so determined to make sure that by the time we leave the beach, it is a very clean one. We also sat down with Togbe Ghana to catch up with him on his recent award for his environmental works. And Togbe Ghana made it clear to us how he raised funds, how he managed to keep guys going with him. And so immediately after the exercise, the team got together to have a meal, all from the charitable fundraising Togbe Ghana does with his beach and other environmental awareness campaigns he goes around nationwide doing. On the menu, we had jollof rice, we had seaweed, we have other soft drinks, which the men who worked with us this morning enjoyed it as much as they can. I even had my share to take home with. Togbe explained to us how he raised funds and how he gets things done.
I tried to actually use social media, friends and relatives of social media. And also, I also got partners in UK, which is Beach Cooking, who also send us some funding to support paying workers, buying food and water. We've been doing this for the past 4 years.
So far, so good. This has been Keep an Eye coming to you from the Kumasamba Labamba beach at Osu Kajano, where Togbe Ghana, the Keep an Eye team, got together to clean the beach. And so today, we didn't ask how clean is your beach, but we actually did clean your beach. Make it a point, as always, try as much as possible, get your communities together to clean your beach, to make it a welcoming place for guests, for foreigners, because it attracts also foreign earning for the nation. Thank you very much for joining us. This has been Keep an Eye.
Keep Ghana clean! Let's go clean Ghana!
And so that was a day out at the beach with Alan and the Togbe Ghana and his crew. And Alan is right here. Tell me, when did this happen? What's the experience like? This is the first time you've cleaned a beach before?
Well, for what we do, this has been the first time we have collaborated with a fellow environmentalist to bring about some awareness. And this for me is really great. This happened just Saturday gone, a week ago, Saturday gone, so about 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah. And after the awards, I got talking with Togbe, and then he proposed, Charlie, what if we went together to do this. And I was like, yeah, I've always asked the question, how clean is your beach? But if I'm seeing cleaning the beach, then it won't be him being only a talkative, but he's also a mobilizer who can also bring people together to do what he's asking for.
What kind of rubbish did you encounter at the beach?
Whoa, you don't want to talk about it.
I
Amy,
do.
There's everything.
Like what?
Household rubbish, car parts.
Car parts?
Yes. There was the one part that looks into the river, the clotte that joins the sea. And I'm not sure if it's a ceramic manufacturing, small factory there. Everything you can talk about is there. Everything from bricks, everything.
You saw car parts. What kind of car parts did you see?
Somebody's bumper. How it got there, only God knows. Somebody's bumper, car bumper, and I think there was a number plate attached to it. Our editing didn't feature that, but then there was a number plate attached to the bumper. So if either it was deliberately brought there or it was Togbe is sending messages. Either it was deliberately brought there or could have been carried there by rain or anything. It was there. And it was the morning we did that cleaning. Honestly, Kaf, I've seen filthy beaches, but this was proper filthy. Proper filthy. It has everything and anything you can talk about. Broken pieces of canoes lying there. You have, I think there was also a wheelbarrow, somebody's wheelbarrow, not one that has wheels under it. Broken wheelbarrow, so the person just dumped it there. They were all there.
Where are the authorities? The people who insist that you call them honorable. Where's the assemblyman? Where was the district guy?
The sad part of that is, after the show, I interviewed Togbe, and I've got a very long interview with Togbe on that particular cleanup exercise. And I think he mentioned it also a few days ago when Jay also caught up with him on the beach. And it was really very heartbreaking for me that when the cleaning is done and a huge pile of rubbish is seated there, and then he would go to the assembly and say, this is what we have done. We need your trucks to cut them away.
What did they say?
Nothing happens.
Okay. We will try and make sure that things happen. So we are not just complaining and showing problems, but we will make sure that things happen so that it's more sustainable, because Togbe Ghana and his crew and you cannot do this every time. There needs to be collaboration between the people and the authorities. What's your final word on this issue of cleaning the beaches? My
final word will be that the beach is a place not only for fishing, but it also provides therapy, especially for those who are recovering from all manner of ailments psychologically. Can go there, sit on the beach, relax, look into oblivion, and recover smoothly, especially if you are recovering from depression. It provides a very good environment for you to take your mind off everything and be able to recover smoothly and freely. But obviously, if it's a filthy place, you can't go and do that there. And you also attract some foreign earning.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Daryl Alan Tego, our award-winning environmental and sanitation journalist who went out to clean the beach. We've got another feature for you before we go into the headlines with Dr. Lawrence Tete and Sheikh Arimia Shaibu. So up next, we have our colleagues, Thelma and Maltiti, to talk about something very interesting. Over to you, ladies.
Well done. I'm sure Togbe is very, very happy with your participation in that beach cleanup exercise. Our Keep an Eye team are everywhere and they are contributing a lot to the environment. Very proud of what we are able to achieve. Lots to expect this morning. Titi has a special report that she did on a rather and how do I say? It's a topic a lot of people don't talk about much, and it's to do with mental health. Now, that's really taboo in lots of communities, but when it comes to mental health of children, that's even more of a back burner conversation. But Titi went out and she went to put a spotlight on children getting mental health care in Ghana. And so tell us why you did this story before we watch it.
So we had reports that the mental health institution, or the psychiatric hospital, which has a children's ward, which a lot of people didn't even know about.
There's a children's ward at the mental hospital.
Children's ward at the mental hospital had challenges. So we went in there, we spoke to authorities, we did all the formalities, and then we spoke to the staff who take care of these special children, the bold staff, because you have to be really brave enough to be able to live with them. When you go in, there's a lot of banging, hymning, a lot of activity, and it's normal to them. So we said, oh, let's bring this to light, let people know what's going on here, appreciate these children, and donations that we regularly send to Kolebu, cancer unit and all of that, we can pass some to these children as well.
So that's the story that we are seeking to tell this morning. Maltiti was at that hospital. Here is her report.